This is a sales data analysis for the years of 2017 and 2018 presented by Kane and Gibby. I want to start out by summarizing some of the data that was analyzed. First thing being a trend in the increase in sales from 2017 to 2018. There's also a trend of the high amount of the sales volume being in the top 10 customers and for both years, and also top 10 products for both years. A substantial amount of sales in top 10 products for both years. I also wanted to point out the trend of the majority of the sales being in the top 10 countries, really in the top 5. The top 5 sales or top 5 countries boasted the majority of the sales for both years, really. So starting out, we're looking at monthly sales data for 2017 and 18. It's broken down by sales revenue for each month, and as you can see, there's a substantial increase in sales from 2017 to 2018, and the 2018 year still not over with, and there's a 26% increase from 2017 to 2018. Sales increased every month except for the month of March and also September, which September is still not over yet. We're projected to surpass September of last year. There's also a substantial amount of sales volume increases through the summer months of 2018, mainly May, June, July, and August. And it looks like September will also be the same. And here's a graph showing that data broken down by month. As you can see, the lighter colored line, that's 2018, darker colored line, 2017. You can see as 2018 went along, there was a drop in March, but other than that, sales definitely increased from March all the way until June. There was a slight drop in July, but then it increased going into August. And then there's that drop off in September, but that's because September is still not over yet. But you can see the substantial increase in sales from 2017 to 2018. So here we're looking at our top 10 customers for the year of 2017. Looks like Ernst Handel was our top customer, and they accounted for $46,000 in sales, which ended up being 8% of the total sales for 2017, almost 10% of the sales for the year. And with a combined sales of almost $278,000, our top 10 customers account for 48% of all sales for the year. This shows that there's a substantial amount of sales just in our top 10 customers for 2017. And here's the same data for 2018. Here we can see an increase in our sales for our top 10 customers. Our Save-A-Lot markets, their sales revenue increased greatly. They account for just 10% of total sales for 2018 so far. And as you can see, our top 10 customers account for over 50% of total sales of 2018. This is substantial. This shows how much our top 10 customers, how much revenue they actually produce. And here's a side-by-side analysis of our top 10 customers from 2017 to 2018. And as you can see, our Save-A-Lot markets customer, they produced 44,000 in sales last year, and this year 71,000. So there was almost a 30,000 increase in sales. Ernest Handles, our top customer, in last year was 46,000. They increased to 62,000. Quick Stop did 42,000 last year, and this year did 68,000. As you can see, those top three, they produced a lot of sales in both years. And see, their top three customers increased. They increased by 55% from 2017 to 2018. And here we're looking at our top 10 products for 2017. This shows our top product, the Côté de Blé product, producing 73,000 in sales for 2017. This one product accounted for 13% of our total sales for 2017, and this is huge. That's a substantial chunk of our sales for the year. And our total top 10 products accounted for almost half of total sales for 2017. It shows how much weight we put on on these 10 products. They account for almost half of our total sales for the year. Here we're looking at the same data for 2018, and it looks very similar to the previous with some slight increases. You can see that our Côté de Blé product, it produced the same high number of mid $70,000 in sales with some other increases as well. We'll look in the next slide at a comparison between 2017 and 2018, but it still accounted for 10% of our sales for 2018. Our top three products accounted for 25% of all sales, so these top three products here are for 1/4 of total sales for 2018. So here we're looking at a side-by-side comparison of the top 10 products for 2017 and 2018. As you can see, there's just a slight increase in our number one product, and then from there was substantial increases in the number of sales for our next couple of products. Our number two product for 2018, it increased by 129% from 2017 and 2018, and then our number two product in 2017, it increased by 60%, being in the number third spot for 2018, which is another big increase in sales. And here we're looking at sales data by category. Sales for 2017, you can see we have beverages, dairy products, confections, meat, poultry, condiments, seafood, grain, cereals, and produce. It shows our beverages produced $125,000 in sales for 2017, and this put up about 22% of total sales for the year. So almost 1/4 of our sales is in the beverage category. Dairy products, they were in a close second at $105,000. They produced 18% of total sales, and that would be right at 40%. of our sales would be in the top two categories of beverages and dairy products. Here we're looking at the same data for 2018. We'll get very similar numbers, except there definitely is an increase, but we'll look at that in the next slide. But beverages is real close to the same at 21% of sales for the year. They put up $153,000 in sales, and dairy products came in second again with, so far for the year of 2018, put up 18% of sales at $133,000, almost $134,000. Here we're looking at a comparison, side-by-side comparison of category sales from 2017 to 2018. And as you can see from these two graphs, sales by category stayed pretty consistent as far as our top category to our last category. There definitely was increase in each category, but they stayed consistent as far as there were a couple products that, or categories that switched places. You see our confections and meat poultry, they went from confections being third in 2017 to being fourth in 2018, and then meat and poultry being fourth in 2017 to third in 2018. So there's definitely some increase in sales there, but beverages were our leading sales category for both 2017 and 2018. So here we're looking at sales by country, our customers in specific countries. As you can see here by this chart, our customers in the United States, they account for almost 19% of sales for 2017, almost $110,000 in sales. Our customers in the United States. Germany accounted for 15% of sales for the year as well, put up another $91,000. Our top three countries, sales account for almost half of all sales in 2017. So this is a pretty big deal. You can see the majority of our sales is in these top three countries. France coming in a little bit lower, but about 3% lower than Austria. But the majority of our sales is done in these three countries. So here we're looking at the same chart but for 2018. As you can see, in the USA, they put up 20% in sales, or $150,000 sales. Our customers in the United States, and Germany coming in second with almost 19% in sales, or $135,000. And then after that, we have Austria and Brazil putting up almost 10% of sales for that category. But our sales in the USA and Germany accounted for almost 20% of sales for the year. So the majority of our sales was done in these two countries. So here we're looking at a side-by-side comparison of the sales by country for 2017 and 2018. And I put these two pie charts side by side so we could see just how much our sales goes into these 3 to 4 countries. And the majority of our sales is in these 3 to 4 countries, as you can see looking at these pie charts. And then the rest is just distributed in really small amounts. After that, as you can see in 2017, we have our number 6, Brazil at 7%, Canada at 6%, and then really after that, everything is just broken down into 4, 3, 2, and 1%, just really small amounts. And kind of the same thing for 2018. They're a little bit more spread out at 5% for a while there. But we have USA increased sales by 2% of the overall sales by between 2017 and 2018, and Germany increased sales by 3% of overall sales from 2017 and 2018. But you see these the top 3 customers in 2018, they produced the majority of sales, the overall sales for the year. So here I just wanted to look at sales data by month again, but I want to look at these percentages and look at these increases. Now I know we still have not finished out the year for 2018, so some of these percentages will decrease slightly because of the sales for the month of October, November, and December. But just overall, so far we can see just how high these increases are in the summer months from May through August, and probably will be September as well once we finish out the month of September. But you can just see these high percentages of increases during these summer months. Okay, so here I just wanted to just put this bar graph here showing that increase again, and I wanted to put these side by side so we could see that that side-by-side comparison of the broken down by month. And you can see that there's that only that 1 month in 2017 that outperformed the same month in 2018 as the month of April. You can see that gradual increase in sales over time to the summer months of 2018. So upon analyzing this data, there was definitely some trends in the amount of sales we did in our top 10 customers, top 10 products, and also really the top 5 countries. As we could see, there was a lot of weight put on these top 10 products, top 10 customers, and then as well as these top few countries. But that one's not as important to me as the top 10 products. As we can see that our number 1 product, it put up almost 10% of sales for both years, and that's a big chunk of our sales just on one product. We need to ensure that we have plenty of inventory of these products to ensure that we get out this product to our customers on time. And we also need to ensure that that we keep our customers, definitely, especially our top 10 customers, happy, because as we can see, they put up over half of our sales, just our top 10 customers. And that's a big chunk of our sales. We need to make sure that we're making these customers happy, because a loss of just 1 to 2 of these customers would cut down on our sales tremendously. And looking at the distribution of sales by country, we could see that there was a substantial amount of sales just in the top 5 countries, and I think we need to make sure that we're implementing adequate marketing techniques in other countries to ensure that we're getting our name out there, and that we're getting sales leads for these in these other countries.